Okay, the failure of taking risk will be your biggest regret. This right here might ruffle a few feathers, okay? But just listen. What if I told you being who you are today will not get you to where you want to go tomorrow? What if I told you that? You would look at me and you'll be upset. I know there's a lot of people that would be upset with that same statement, right? And you know the saying, stay true to who you are. But at the same time, change needs to come. You need to accept that change. Like, there's times in your life where you feel like you won't get any better than you are. You won't be able to progress in life. You feel stagnant. The the feeling of being stagnant is probably the worst feeling in your entire life. And let me tell you why. When you feel stagnant, you feel like you're stuck, okay? So when you feel stuck, you don't feel like there's no source of progression going on. And we are what we do, right? Your life is what you create, so just live your life, right? That's what everybody says. What people don't like to mention is that you have to go out your own way, go out of your own body, and actually make things happen, you know? And I've talked about this in the past, right? Where I said, you are going to be your worst enemy. You are going to stop yourself from receiving the blessings in your life because of either fear and just failure to act, okay? Now, this is me also saying, embrace your change. There's going to be things that you want in life. That your normal state, like where you are right now, will not get you. Anybody that says, oh, I'm just living life, I'm going with the flow of life, yeah, that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. I've heard it from so many people. And I feel like people, the ones that usually say those sort of things are younger people. Me, myself, as a young person, I fall short in saying that. I remember I said that before. I'm just going with the flow of life. I don't really know what's going on, but I just know that as I keep living, more things will happen. But what I didn't realize is that as I keep living that sort of life, the things that I want to accomplish in the future will be a distant dream. And at the end of the day, dreams that aren't acted upon will die. They will die. It's like a great thing. Faith without works is dead. You can have the faith. You can have all the faith in the world. But if you don't want to act upon it, then what's the point in having the faith? It's like you get instructions in an instruction manual on you must do this to build this sort of thing. Okay, let's say analogy, a Lego set, right? So, some people have these Lego sets that you can build an Empire State Building. And you get the instruction manual on the piece by piece instructions, how to make that Empire State Building. You have the faith, right? In the beginning of buying that Lego set. It could have been for $100. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to make the Empire State Building. Now, as you get these pieces and you see them in your hands and you look at the manual and you see the amount of steps it takes, it's either you're going to go ahead and build that Lego set, or you're just going to let it go and just not do anything. That's really what our life comes down to. At the end of the day, we all know what we need to do, right, to get to where we want to get to. Are you going to do that, or are you going to just let it go? And if you let it go, just look what's going to happen at the end. The Empire State Building is not going to be built. So, I know that's a crazy analogy, but hopefully some of y'all get my point. Embrace your change. Become a product of change. When people say that you are not who you once were. Like, man, you changed. Don't look at it as a negative thing all the time. Sometimes evolution, we gotta evolve as people, you know? As we get older, we get wiser, we become more disciplined, and we start to get more sense of purpose. Change is inevitable, you know? Embrace that. So, that's a little bit. I just wanted to talk about that for a second. Hopefully you guys, you know, heard some things, man. Like anything that you want to accomplish in your life. If you have a dream job, if you want to go ahead and pursue that dream passion of yours, understand there is ways to go about doing it and achieving it. And faith alone won't get you there. You gotta work and you gotta act upon your faith. Once you act upon it, which I'm telling you by far, that's gonna be the hardest thing. But once you conquer that part, everything else will be easy. I pray that y'all receive this message greatly, and I pray that more blessings will come in your future.